just wanna be with you.
All right, we're going to do a little intro today and talk about the race that happened. This is a race recap for race number 1. Let's start it off here. I made a little intro, talking a little smack. I'm going to show that here. But we wrecked the car. We were a crash. I want to kind of break down what happened. And talk about everyone that helped me out and just give kind of a shout out. But before we get into it, I want to show you guys our first sponsor. The camera's backwards since it's kind of in rear facing mode here. But Mob, Masters of Business. They've come on board for the 2024 season. And let's kind of look here at this raggedy unit here. All right, so we haven't made any passes since Woodburn. We made the one pass. The car had the front end in the air for 100 foot, and then the next pass, and then it shook. And then the next pass, we got into some water and almost hit the wall. So we came back. We got ready for this race. We went there. We just had a small crew, and the first pass, wheelie bars were set wrong, made me go left. The next pass, the car, I think, went right. The car went right again, the next pass, and then the car hit the wall. And it's hard when you look at data. We probably had a little too much in it. But then I look at videos, and it's like, well, the car was kind of out of the groove. The pass where I hit the wall, there was something under the tire. The track guy told me the next day, so there was nothing I could really do about that, and that sucks. But when you're going up and racing big teams, they got a lot of help. I turned the whole car around by myself. Basically, my crew guy, he hooks the vacuum up, he pulls the hood off, he pushes me up, he pulls me back. He did his best to get me lined up. You know, you can't ask for more. It's just, you know, this level of racing that we're doing is not our typical racing that we've been doing, which is no prep, where it really doesn't matter. That stuff isn't as crucial because it's all junk. The stuff we race on isn't no prep kings type stuff where, you know, guys are going sub 1 second, 60 foot. We race on absolute garbage. So being in the groove, when it's water burnout and it's the surface is crap, it's not as crucial as when we're trying to leave on the power that we're trying to leave on. So we came there. I came back the next day. I snapped the front wheel off. A guy came from home, brought me a wheel and tire. I rehung the passenger door and straightened the door mount so I could get the door shut. And I drove the car back to the pit on Friday night. So Saturday morning, I get up early, I have a big breakfast, get to the track before 7, and just start thrashing. Tear apart the front end, fix the steering arm. I had a spare steering arm. Check the strut out, make sure nothing was broke and unsafe. Cut the exhaust, got the front clip kind of remounted, and just kind of moved towards the back of the car. So I get to the back of the car. We know it was a little left heavy, which is going to make the car go right. It tracked a little right when it carried the front end at Woodburn, but I thought, well, we're going to put some more power in it. That'll kind of make it go back left. So I start checking some shocks. Ray, a guy we race with, he actually had his son go home and pull front wheels off the car, off of their car to bring for me to use and race my car. And so I get the back of the car tore apart, and the left shock is goofy. And what I don't know, because I'm not a shock guy, one of the guys we raced with, the super smart David, he said, hey man, you need to bleed all the air pressure out of the canister and recheck the shock. And sure as shit, the shock was fine after I bled all the pressure out of it. So We get up, we make it with 20 minutes, or I make it with 20 minutes left in eliminations. For first round eliminations, I get the car ready, and we go up, and we made a junk pass, but we got lucky. And then second round, we raced my buddy JD, and I don't know if he bumped through the bulb or something happened with the trans brake, but again, got lucky. And then we actually, third round, so we made it to the last 5 cars out of 21. I think 23 started the weekend. By the time we were ready for first round, there was 21 cars. So we made it to the last 5, and I actually made a pretty good pass. I held it down. It wasn't as fast as I'd like to go, but for the car so far, since it's all new, it was a personal best 60 foot. It was a personal best 330. It was a personal best ET for the car, and we're out of the gas at 3.83 seconds. So anyway, stand by. Here's some footage. Thanks for following along. All right, we're out in the shop tonight. It is Wednesday night. We are leaving tomorrow to go down to April Cool Nights down in Reading. Got this bad bitch gonna be set on kill. So I'm looking for a little bit of help though. So I literally had to do a bunch of wiring work in the back of the car. There was only one pigtail working, so I got the taillights hooked up. I'm just having a little problem with a light check. I was curious if a couple guys we're racing with this weekend might be able to tell me if they're working. The wing makes it a little hard to see them too, so you're gonna have to be way back. We'll see. Let me know. All right, we're out here at Reading drag strip for Friday for a test and tune. Getting the car out, getting her all shined up. Should be making hits in like 4 hours. It's probably 9 o'clock. I think it starts at noon. We'll probably be up there at 1:30. Anyway, looking forward to a great weekend. It's nice and sunny here, unlike Oregon. Anyway, excited to maybe set a personal best this weekend. Let's get it. All right, it took me a minute to catch this in this video when I first saw it, but the left wheelie bar is lower. So that goofed us up, and we're gonna get a little sideways here. All right, now you can see my wheelie bars are way left of other wheelie bar marks, so I am way out of the groove on this pass number 2. Here we go. All right, so this pass, it actually looked like we were lined up good and the car still went right. So now I'm finally thinking we have a problem with the car. All right, so you can notice my wheelie bars are a little off center of other wheelie bar marks again, but I want you guys to pay attention. I'm gonna put a picture in here. There's some stuff under the tire. All right, nothing you can do about that. There's just something on the track. Maybe it came from my car, who knows? All right, so we were crashed last night and got this unit all fixed up, worked my ass off all day. We got 20 minutes to be in the lanes, so I'm just sweating my ass off. Let me show you guys what I got cooking here. We got some speed tape. We borrowed some wheels, thanks Ray Ray. We cut the old exhaust and popped the quarter panel out. We rescaled the car, we checked everything in the suspension, and what else? Oh yeah, let me show you guys the wheel. Bluetooth hub. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, yeah, sorry I couldn't get any footage. I'm just swamped busy. So anyway, there's our sweet beautiful car all fucked up. Dude, 2 guys up against a team full of pro mods. Me and Stevie, fucking final 5 with this raggedy piece of shit. Finally, dude, all day we thrashed all day.
All day.
Fucking final 5 pro mod teams. Dude, just a 2-man band over here.
Just grinding.
Fucking personal best with the car, which isn't saying much because it hasn't been fast yet. Personal best 60 foot with the car. Final pass.
We're
Was
close.
able to hold it down. So, hell yeah.